Hi there, everyone. So we just started weeks 5 and 6. So new assignments are posted in Google Classroom. So I'm going to go to my Google Classroom classwork. If you'll notice, I reorganized our Google Classroom. So the weekly attendance is on top. Then you have packet 1, packet 2, and packet 3. So for packet 3, right here, if you are doing it low tech and you need it printed, that's where you can print it. Otherwise, here you go. Here's assignment. So it says read the story The Ravine by Graham Salisbury in HMH, online version or page 58 in the textbook. When you are done, read through the Google slide, select your squares on the tic-tac-toe choice board, and answer on the slide. So I'm going to go to my assignment. While that's loading, I'll log into HMH. Okay, and for some reason, it's not always letting people log in. So change district, go back and put Texas and Southside again, and hopefully it'll let you this time, okay? So that's in, or that's loading. I'm logging in, and the first thing I'll go to is my assignments. So while I'm there, we've already had Embrace Blame Your Brain. That one was due. So we are now on The Ravine. So I'm going to look for the one that says read. So there's the get ready, check your understanding, analyze the text, vocabulary. And if you cannot find it, go ahead and just hit the get ready one. Press continue or start if you are starting it, okay? Once you get there, go to the table of contents and look for the read part. So there it is, read. Okay, so I'm going to read it. Remember, I have to be reading and annotating. So just like last time, the choice board says to read, create notes on the side. So we went over it in the last video on how to create annotations. You highlight, you add a note, and then you can add a note to it, okay? So the choice board. It says create a design and creative introductory slide. So if you wanted to add a picture here that has to do with the reading, include your name. So whatever your name is, your teacher's name is Morales and the class period you have me for, okay? On here, it says high-tech choice board. So if I press present and I hit this, there is audio.
High-tech choice board.
Also,
high-tech choice board, April.
The following slides explain how to do the choice board. It gives you the due date, May 4th. I think it's actually May 5th. Some of the answers will require you to submit through HMH, so click here if you need assistance with HMH. If you have any questions, see this slide. So if you click on that, it takes you to your teacher's emails, so that way you know where to go, okay? So back to slide 1 or 2. Additional supports, if you click on these are all clickable. You don't really need them. They are just extra for extra support. So if you click on these, it'll read the slides to you. If you see, whenever I click on the red part, little hands appear. So if I click on that, it takes me to that slide. If I click on the home, it takes me back home. So if I click on here and there's a home, go back home. If I click here, anything that has a red box should be clickable, or it'll take you somewhere else whenever you click it. Okay, so reflection. Extend your learning using Flipgrid. You do not have to use Flipgrid to answer it on. You can just answer on this slide instead, okay? So I'm going to go back to slide 9 and then go back home. So if you see those little homes, reds, links, they take you to another place. The only way that works is if you are in present mode, okay? You can't be like this and trying to click on it because it won't take you anywhere. It does need to be in present mode, okay? So figure out which ones you are doing. Make sure you do the first one, then you select your other 4, 2 per week, okay? So I'll go through some of the slides. Remember, I answer on the next slide. I would answer here. Okay, and the last thing, it did give you a part to mark off what slides you did. So if you did these ones, you can hit done, 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 done. Whichever ones you did, you can mark it off, okay? So if you need help, please reach out to me.